What do you know? I made it. I have made it. Second class of the day. So, this morning's class, I recorded live from the live class. So what we're going to do this evening, we'll do as an express, but I want us to just use some weights. I hope that's not too blurry. I don't want to turn it off. Let me put you a little bit more. Do you like my top? I think I need it lately, don't I? Because it just is what it is at the moment. So yeah, we had a, I know what I wrote before, and I hate going on, but I had to, just to let you know why the class was live this morning instead of tonight. But I made it. So yeah, what happened was we had a leak underneath the shower, which we didn't know about. I think I have told you. So we took the shower out to put the new one in. It's supposed to be all done in a day. And then we found out underneath the shower, the main joists had rotted. So the cottage itself, because the old railwayman's a cottage, 1880, really old. So it's not as bad as we thought it was going to be, but you can literally now stand in our kitchen, look up, and I think there's like 4 main beams going across, and we've got to replace joists. We've got to replace those and whole bathroom. So we're having to stay at Thatch in Thornton Manor, which sounds lovely, and it has been lovely over the weekend. We moved in there last Thursday, but there's nothing like your own home. So we've not got a washing machine there. Internet's not the best. It's a beautiful place, but we've just been, I'm a bit, what's the word I keep saying, discombobulated. So I made it anyway. It doesn't, to be honest, doesn't take that long to get there from here, but it's just a change in routine, isn't it? Right, so we're going to do full body express. So what you'll need is a couple of weights. Don't go too heavy to start with. So I'm just using a 2.5. I know you all use different weights. Use a weight that you're comfortable using. Okay, what I'm going to do is just turn, because I haven't mended all this. Mic's all charged up. Luckily, I noticed quite quickly this morning that the mic had gone off, but it wasn't a huge section. It was only while we were doing a couple of transitions. It wasn't too bad. I always keep an eye actually on the receiver. Right. So, you might not be able to see my feet, but that's fine. I want you to be able to see up here. So take hold of your weights. Ideally, if you've got dumbbells, use your dumbbells. I've just got the plates, which I have got dumbbells that these fit on, but for time-wise, I was going to use these. So keep them into your hands and just give yourself a gentle shoulder roll. You may want to do this without using the weights. If you are feeling a lot of tension around the shoulders, then you might want to just put the weights down, just do a free arm. But you know what? It's quite nice doing it with a weight, because you can feel it just gently drawing those shoulders down. So I'm going to do a couple more. One more. And then from there, I'm going to have a little reach to my left. Control this move. So you're not going as far as that weight will reach down. Just very gently. And back. And again. And back. And just reach. So we're looking at about 10-15 minute class, because I've got somebody coming in a bit earlier as well tonight, just for a chat before the 6 o'clock class. So it's quite a nice little express. Let's just do one more. And now I'm going to turn sideways, and you're just going to come into your squat. Remember, we all squat differently. Don't think about the knees, the movement coming from the knees. Think about a nice hip hinge, and just take a seat and back up. So you're not moving from the back, you're just letting the hip hinge and let that chin tuck in. So we're doing repetitions. So we want to be in a nice safe position. If you're just bending over as a one-off, then of course you can, keep going. So it's fine, if you're bending over as a one-off, come down, pick it up, stand up. but because, you know, let the back bend, but we are doing repetitions. We're also working around our centre, around our core muscles, well, not around our core muscles, into our core muscles, but very much the pelvis to the ribs and all those muscles that help you bend down, pick something up, twist around, put your seatbelt on. All these muscles just help you in everyday life. One more. Squeeze the bum. Well done. Right, from here, hands are now in front of you. So if you've got dumbbells, you will have hold wrapped around. I've just got the plates. And take the feet a little bit wider. You don't actually need to see my feet. They are facing forward. I'd rather you see the upper body without moving the camera too far away. If that's a struggle, always go to a lighter weight. But I want you to now just lift the elbows up out to the side and then lower them down. Let's do that 8 times. So it's your upright row and lower down. So you're just coming up. So remember from the side, just keep the weight in, close. If you want to come into a split stance, you can. So you've got 1 foot forwards, 1 foot back. Let's just do 4 more of these as we lift and we lower. And again. You've got your last 2. And release. So coming into now our deadlift. So weights are in front of you, exactly the same from here, in front of you, and back to your squat. And squeeze up. So you'll inhale down, squeezing into the buttocks to lift you up. So we've added, well, if each weight I'm holding on to is what, 2.5k, so 5k, I've added an extra 5 kilogram onto the whole of my body. But as I'm using them for squats, I really am having to draw in to the buttocks. This little express, don't forget, you could do a few times over. So you could go back to the beginning, do it again, but add some weight. So I'm going to do 1 more. And hold. Now back to your upright row. Feet a little bit wider. And up. So I'm leading out. My elbows go no higher than shoulders. So what I don't want to feel is my shoulders coming up to the ears. So we reach and we lower. And I know sometimes when I look back, it does look on the camera as if one elbow is going higher than the other, but it's not. I think sometimes the camera's slightly over. My elbows are going up the same. Again, up. Should we do 2 more of these? And then this last one, you're going to flip. Now you might need to go lighter. If you want to go lighter, not want to, need to, then go lighter. So you'll have your dumbbells and your hands wrapped over, and you're just going to push up to the ceiling. 1. Sometimes we can do a little rotation at the top, but today we're just going up. So from the side, slightly in front. I'm coming into a split stance, so I've got 1 foot in front of the other, so it just holds me a bit steadier and I am core aware. I'm going to go for 5 more of these. You might only do 3, you might do a couple more. Remember what I always say, if you start doing sort of 12, 13, 14, up a weight and drop your repetitions. I'm going to do 1 more. And then from there, come back to that nice shoulder circle that we started with. Just circling round, a couple more times, a little bit of a side bend, because you've added weight, the muscles will be having to work a bit harder here. So just gently, and again, and back. And that reach, and then we're going to go for 1 more. Now come back into your upright row. So just bring the arms in front and just come up and lower down. Again, out to the side. So as if you've got something on the floor and you're pulling it. It's not a push, it's a pull. Shoulders stay down and up. Pull up. I am not sure what is happening because I have charged these up, but I'm doing something wrong with them. Here we are, I'm back. Mic off. Sorry, carry on. Once you've done that last, which I'm sure you've already done, just circle around, place your weights down and let the arms move around. So I'm not sure now, I'll have to have a little look into what the mic is doing. I've had the mics more or less exactly a year. I'll have to check out what's happening there. So you hopefully didn't miss much. As I say, keep an eye on the mic now all the time. Right, I want you to now come back to your dead row. Deadlift, and then we're going into a dead row. So with your deadlift, weight in front and come down and then back up. So voice-wise, it may not be as crystal clear. I've put the heaters off, so I'm quite warm anyway. So hopefully you can hear me again. 2 more. And 1 more. Now, watch first, have a little rest. This time, let the weights just sit to the side of you. So you're going to come down and then draw back. Yeah, so you're getting that upper shape in the back. Elbows, draw back. 2, 3, and up. Okay? So you can still do your dead row. So come down, come up, but it's hard without changing the hand position to pull back. Pull back. I mean, you could actually. I'll still have the weights face forwards, 3 of them, and then up. Yeah, let's have another go together. So I've got the weights facing in, backs of my hands are facing you. Come down. 1. No, I prefer to just have a little angle at the weight. Depends really what weight you're holding, but where we're focusing on is in between those shoulder blades. Back up again, so come down, hold. 1. So as you're drawing back, 2, you feel those shoulder blades drawing in. The shoulders are not coming up to the ears. So you get this connection in between your shoulder blades. Okay, put hands down now and weights. Have a little reach. Push across. We're going to go through that 1 more time from the top. If you want to use a slightly heavier weight, have a go. So or you can just change around. So first of all, circle round. So it's not shoulder shrugs. Circling around, feel the shoulders draw down. Again, all the way up and around. Up and around. Now take the weight to your left, just gently. You'll just feel the opposite side, controlling. And then over to the other side. And back. And again. And back. Reach. And then from there, we are going to do deadlifts to the side. No rows, deadlifts. So squat down and up. So it's more of a, it is a hip hinge. That's a squat. Yeah, this is more of a, getting those sit bones, pushing them back. Letting those arms relax. That's the hard bit as well. A lot of people bend through the elbows. Just let the arms relax. Let's do 2 more. Let's do 1 more. We're going to come up now into your upright row. Elbows out and lower. Out. Let's go for around 8 repetitions. If you want to come into a split stance, come into a split stance. Last 3, 2, 1. Remember then how we flipped it and we pushed up. This time, have that rotation in. That's it. Unless your weight feels too heavy and you're losing technique, then keep the plates or your dumbbells facing me. Otherwise, in and again, up, in. Last 2. And then let's come down to dead row. Yeah, from your deadlift. So remember, we come down and then change hand position, squeeze back. 1, 2, 3, and up. So again, palms facing me. Come down and then 1, 2, 3, and up. And again, down. 1, 2, 3, and up. Can we do 2 more of those? Come down, squeeze the buttocks. 1, 2, 3, and up. Last time. Come down, and 1, 2, and 3. Well done. Put your weights down. Now you could do that again if you want to. You could add a weight. You could also go back to this express and do it again. Go through it again. You know, you may want to do it a couple of times. If you're just it's worked everywhere, so anything really where you do add odd weight to the upper body, still working the legs, but we've also brought in some of your squats as well. You might want to now do a trigger point Pilates class after this. You might want to go on a little walk around, maybe try and get 200-300 steps in. Just literally walk around your space that you're in. Or you may just want to finish it here and think, yeah, I've done a good 15-20 minutes upper body workout. If it felt a bit too easy, up the weights as long as you can still keep that technique. Right, I'm going to set the studio up. Quite busy classes tonight, and I shall speak to you hopefully tomorrow. Let me know when you've done the class. Don't forget you've got 2 to do, so don't do them both. Take your time. Right. Have a nice evening.